All right, so now how do we convert this device that's running Windows currently to to running ZeeOS from Zeetim, which, the reason being, you have virtual workspace workloads. You don't have anything running locally. Your main purpose is to access that Citrix, VMware, RDS, Nutanix Frame, Amazon Workspaces, whatever the scenario might be. You're looking to access that virtual workspace, and you don't need to be doing much locally. So why have the all that overhead of managing, a device that can have some security vulnerabilities? With our operating system, it's all read only. Very few packages do. We only give you the packages that you need to do what you need to do. And the user, has no power to do anything on a local level. So everything is done by the admin from our central management tool. So there's a lot of benefits to going to an operating system like ZeeOS. And so what we've done, to load onto ZeeOS is we've created a USB. This USB was created using a tool called ZTransformer. ZTransformer is available in Zeetim's trial section. Anyone can try it and play around with it. And it's a 15-minute process. It loads our operating system on the USB. Then you take that USB and then you boot onto the BIOS, which is what we'll do right now. So I just turned it on, escape, and get us into the BIOS. So there's a little secret password here for Azulle. Put that in. And now we just have to make sure that we have the right boot sequence. So we do have the USB selected as the first device. So that's great. We will then save the changes and exit. Save configuration, exit, yes. And now we should boot right into Zeetim. So one of the things, actually in our Zeetim lingo, whatever device that we load our operating system on becomes what we call a Z-term. So when we say Z-term, it could be a device that's running, that's using, a hardware like Azulle, or it could be our proprietary hardware, but they're all Z-terms. At the end of the day, what really matters is the software. So the operating system, the management tool that comes with it, and being able to do what you want, making sure that the system is secure. So there you go. We've loaded into, the ZeeOS. You can see that there's some items in the desktop. So you have a Wi-Fi configurator. Zconf Lite gives you a little bit of information about, your IP and, some configurations relating to the monitors and, audio and stuff. And also we have Mozilla Firefox and Google Chrome that come with it. We do have, obviously, the different types of connections that you want, Citrix, VMware, Frame. These could also be on a desktop. So you can configure it however you want, but all of that is done through the Zconf tool. We have a series of videos about Zconf, and we're actually releasing more, to dive into other areas of Zconf. But that would be a good starting point if you want to get familiarized with Zconf and what Zconf is capable of. You can see how you can create zero client mode, where the system boots and all the user sees is just that Citrix or VMware or whatever virtual workspace solution they're accessing. So it's very simple. Or if you want to give them multiple apps, or if they have to access multiple virtual workspaces, then a thin client mode is more pertinent in that use case. Lot we can do. Also, that Zeetim also offers a printing solution, so we have that built into the management tool. There's a variety of little things that we've done over the years. Being that we're very close to end customers, because we have a sister company that's a system integrator, so we know deeply, what customers are facing. And I think that's a lot of the value once you start working with us. You'll get to see that. But overall, I tested the Azulle. I ran 4K videos, did some tests with the camera, with audio. Everything seems to be running super smooth. And, I think it's a wonderful, wonderful device to, if you need thin client hardware. And as I said in the prior video, the hardware for the cost, it's really, very, very interesting. This device competes with the mid to high tier of any thin client vendor that's out there. So very, very nice device, worth checking out when you're deciding on your next endpoint. And obviously we would love to be the, Zeetim would love to be the solution of choice for the software part, for the operating system and the management.